United Way's Summer Discovery program is back and bigger than ever. Summer Discovery is free and expanding in 2025 to over 180 sites across Wayne, Macomb, and Oakland counties, including West Bloomfield, serving over 30,000 students entering 1st through 9th grade. Programs run for at least 4 to 5 weeks and are full day, or there are some half-day options for rising 9th graders, and they offer a mix of academics, creativity, and field trips. Here to tell us more is the Senior Portfolio Manager of the Ballmer Group, Rinia Shelby-Crooms. Rinia, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Glad to have you with us. Really interested in getting into this topic. Now, how has the Ballmer Group worked to ensure West Bloomfield families are aware of and able to access summer discovery resources?
So we've worked with our partners United Way and Building Impact over the past several weeks in just making sure that parents and families really throughout Southeast Michigan are made aware of this wonderful opportunity. And we've been doing interviews. We've had articles in local newspapers. We've been promoting our website, which is www.summerdiscoverymi.org. And we've also been working with the various partners that are working with us in Summer Discovery. So all of our local schools that are partners in the program, community-based organization, our nonprofits, churches. We've just been working with the coalition of organizations to really help us spread the news and make sure that families know that this opportunity is available.
Awesome. And that's great that you're doing so much to make sure that this message gets out there and as many people know about it as possible. And you just touched on this a little bit, but just how important are these community partnership like those with local schools or youth groups, and how do they play in making this program really successful in Oakland County?
Sure. Our local partners are really critical, and they're like the sauce that makes everything pretty much come together. We want to make sure that we get to families and students that are most in need of this type of summer program. I'll just say in Southeast Michigan, the reason why it is so critical is because many students in Southeast Michigan, they don't really have the opportunity for learning and enrichment activities during the summer. So working with community-based partners, community-based organizations, and working with our local schools, we're able to really get to the students and families that really need this opportunity the most. They're the boots on the grounds. They're the trusted advisors. They're the ones that knows that knows these families, that know the students, and where families really feel comfortable to be able to say, you know what, I trust that this program would be a fit for my family or for my student.
That's right. And it's important that everyone knows about this and knows what goes into making stuff like this possible. And I don't know if you've seen if there's any specific outcomes or success stories from students in West Bloomfield that come to mind, but are there any from people who've participated in the Summer Discovery program last year?
Yeah, I can just say just in Oakland County in general and just throughout the entire Southeast Michigan region, we learned that over 88% of families felt that Summer Discovery prepared their child for the upcoming school year. We also learned that over 80% of families saw academic growth, and 61% of families reported that their child would have stayed home if Summer Discovery had not been an option.
Oh, wow.
And so right. So this is an opportunity. I mean, parents absolutely love the program. Teachers love it. Schools were able to increase their summer programming enrollment as a result of the program. Teachers received higher pay over the summer for teaching in the summer program. And so there's just some really great, magnificent benefits to teachers, to parents, to students, and just to overall our school system, our education system.
Wow, sounds like there's a lot of benefits that extend beyond just the students participating in this class. For those just joining us right now on the Splash Live, we have Rinia Shelby-Crooms of the Ballmer Group talking about summer discovery programs that are making their way all across Wayne, Macomb, and Oakland counties, including right here in West Bloomfield. Now, how does summer discovery address learning gaps for students in more affluent but still academically diverse communities like West Bloomfield?
Sure. Let me just say this. The state of Michigan overall ranks in the bottom 10 states for academic achievement, especially when it comes to reading and math. So if we're talking about whether it's affluent students, whether it's students in urban communities, all of Michigan students in our state, we're facing significant challenges when it comes to reading and math scores. So what Summer Discovery does, it comes in, we provide 4 hours for over 5 weeks. We provide 4 hours of reading and math. And so it allows students to be able to fill those learning gaps, and it creates opportunities for them to be able to learn. Whereas in the classroom during the school year, when there is a certain pace, the teacher may not have time to go back and sit with the student to go over things that they may not have learned in previous months. And so this is an opportunity to definitely fill those gaps for students in Oakland County, in Wayne County, in Macomb County by focusing on those math and learning skills.
That's right. Very, very crucial to fill in those gaps and to make sure all students are on the right track. Now, we were talking about a little bit earlier the benefits for some of the parents, but what advice would you give to local parents or guardians who may be a little unsure if a full-day academic summer program is the right fit for their child?
Sure. Go to the website, www.summerdiscoverymi.org. Find the location that is nearest to your community. And there are several sites in your local community. Find the one that you would be most comfortable with, or even if you don't know, reach out. Ask questions. The providers are there to help you. You can also reach out to United Way, and they can provide someone that can answer questions. But my advice to parents is reach out, go to the website, find out what opportunities, what sites are available in your local community, and reach out to those sites with your questions.
All great ways to stay informed. And Rinia, what ways can other West Bloomfield residents, maybe educators or volunteers, get involved in supporting or enhancing the summer discovery experience?
I would say go to the website. There are opportunities where teachers are being hired for some of the community-based organizations that are site providers for the program. Everything is on the website. Reach out to those site providers, get connected with those site providers, and you can really just kind of take it from there. The website will lead you to the site providers. I'm sure there are plenty of volunteer opportunities with those different sites. And so I really and strongly encourage, whether you are a parent, a teacher, a community volunteer, individual who just loves to volunteer in your community and want to give back, go to the website where you can get more information.
You heard it. Go to the website to get all the information you need. Rinia, last question before we let you go. Looking ahead, how do you envision programs like Summer Discovery evolving to meet the growing needs of students and families in suburban areas like Greater West Bloomfield?
Sure. I would just say for Ballmer Group, we will continue to build on, we'll just continue to do what we're already doing, and that is making programming available to students and families that need it the most. And so we'll continue to do what we are doing through Summer Discovery Program, also by supporting our nonprofit organizations that are also doing this work throughout the school year. Summer Discovery is just summer, but there are many organizations that also provide similar support to students throughout the school year. And so as a philanthropic partner, we will continue to support our nonprofit organizations in our region and just really continue to build upon the work that we're doing with Summer Discovery.
A thoughtful and meaningful goal. Can't wait to see what's to come of it. Rinia, thank you so much for joining us this morning here on the Splash Live.
Thank you for having me.